What concerns me about a lot of these injuries that are happening is they're non-contact. A lot of these injuries that are happening aren't contact related. For me, that's a huge red flag.
And that's where I think you can go back and have some question about the playing surface, because it's almost like the guy gets caught a little bit. But still, I think it is different than planting in grass and mud and dirt and all those kinds of things and trying to drive off your leg there as opposed to the turf. So I can understand the concern, and I can understand the complaints from guys who have played on it, like Odell Beckham Jr.
While not being a professional athlete in any way, shape, or form, I have played on both the original AstroTurf, which I hated. It was just abysmal, as well as the more recent Field Turf, which feels a lot different. You're running on a cushion, if you will. I don't know if that's the right word or not, but it's a combination of grass and rubber pellets. So there's some, at least it feels as if there's some give to it. But definitely, you plant your foot, and it may not do what you want it to do the way it does on an all grass surface.
The traction is different, and I'm sure, from the cleats or the spikes or whatever they use, that's got to be different too when you're playing on a grass field as opposed to when you're playing on field turf. And your foot can go out from under you when you try to plant and make a move and things like that. So it's definitely not the same feel as running around on grass.
I know a lot of the players, and Chris, you just mentioned about how many injuries have happened at MetLife, but there's been a lot of talk about once the World Cup comes in and it'll be a different surface. A lot of players are hoping, could we leave that one out there, please?
See, I understand their concerns and I understand their complaints, because if I'm a player and I'm concerned about the surface and I see what they're doing for the World Cup, what I'm saying to my owner is, why can't we have that? If you're doing it for a special event that's going to come and go, why can't we have that for the guys you're paying all this money to, so we can play on that and hopefully stay healthier and make it through the year and avoid some of these injuries? I